Welcome to American Gridiron TV. I am your host, the Masked Commentator. This is episode 1 of the Gridiron Buffet, where I give you weekly football updates from the NFL, college football, and high school football. America is covered in the gridiron, ladies and gentlemen. Now, who would have thought that Jaxson Dart would get this much hate just for introducing the President of the United States? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a big political guy myself, but I did not expect the internet to go this haywire. I mean, you got people calling him a racist. You got people saying, oh, he's from Ole Miss. Of course he's a Trump supporter. I mean, do people remember that before Jaxson Dart went to Ole Miss, he played with the USC Trojans? Now remember, the only reason that Jaxson Dart went to Ole Miss is because he wanted to play with Lane Kiffin and his former USC coach got fired. And when Lincoln Riley became the new head coach for USC, Lincoln Riley wanted to bring his own quarterback. Now, ever since Jaxson Dart has introduced Donald Trump at the Trump rally, Jaxson Dart has gotten hate from every single direction, even with his teammates. I mean, Abdul Carter had some negative words to say about Jaxson Dart. I mean, he didn't think it was real. He didn't think Jaxson Dart actually introduced Trump until he found out that it was real. Then he had some words to say about it. Abdul Carter getting mad at Jaxson Dart makes absolutely no sense to me. I mean, you're on a football team with many different players of many different backgrounds. To think that everybody on your team is voting for blue makes no sense. Obviously, different players on your team vote for different presidents. I mean, it makes no sense. Like, I'm confused by that. Abdul Carter needs to focus on getting better at playing football because he had a subpar rookie season. Now, Jaxson Dart did address the team ever since he got this controversy, but what he said behind closed doors is not publicly displayed.
Appreciate y'all being here. I understand that there's probably going to be questions that involve off the field topics, and for that I have a statement, and I hope I can answer as many of those questions that y'all may have.
I mean, the fact that Jaxson Dart has to go through all of this is disturbing and mind-boggling. This is America. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. I mean, it's your opinion. This is a free country. I mean, trying to condemn somebody for having their opinion on who they want to vote for as president makes absolutely no sense when there's worse things in this country that is going on. And you can tell that the people who are hating on Jaxson Dart do not watch any football whatsoever, especially the National Football League. I mean, you mean to tell me that Jaxson Dart, you think he's the only Trump supporter in the entire National Football League? That makes absolutely no sense. There are a lot of Republicans and Democrats alike in the NFL. There has been some arrests this offseason with guys like Rashee Rice and others, but notably this week, Josh Jacobs had been arrested on 5 charges of domestic violence. Since then, Josh Jacobs has been released from police custody. The Brown County office released a statement. They said that there is a distinction between the evidence threshold for arrest and the evidence threshold for charging. The threshold for arrest is probable cause. While charges will require evidence of a crime beyond a reasonable doubt, their statement added that based on the current evidence, they're not ready to make a formal charging decision. What is it with running backs always getting charged with domestic violence and wide receivers getting caught with the devil's lettuce? With the Green Bay Packers running back situation looking blurry, Green Bay Packers fans are trying to make a push for the Packers to sign Alvin Kamara. That could be a good addition. There is nothing better than off-season hype by superfans. You have Jets fans all over social media thinking that Cade Klubnik could be a steal. Now, they could be right, but, I think Jets fans are so tired of having bad quarterback play, they are desperate for a change in New York. And they really think that Cade Klubnik can be the next Brock Purdy. I mean, I know it's just OTAs in the offseason, but could they be right? I mean, if you go on a lot of Jets pages, you have a lot of guys raving about this man. Hey, I love a great underdog story. And if you're a Jets fan and you subscribe to my channel, maybe I can cover Cade Klubnik and we can see if he can be the next NFL sensation. We got Chiefs fans hyping up their players as usual. But I'm not going to lie, Kenneth Walker does look like he's ready for another Super Bowl. I mean, Patrick Mahomes hasn't had a good running back since a prime Kareem Hunt. So if Patrick Mahomes can be healthy this year and they have a better receiving core with a good Kenneth Walker from the Super Bowl, I mean, the Chiefs can easily be contenders. We got Deshaun Watson impressing at OTAs, but I mean, come on. Who's counting stats at OTAs? I mean, can we at least wait till the preseason starts, let alone the real season? I mean, everybody looks good during OTAs. Plus, Deshaun Watson was a superstar quarterback until he got to Cleveland. And I believe, his mental health from the off-the-field issues that he's had has affected his play. But Deshaun Watson, in my opinion, is still a solid quarterback when he's mentally clear. Nothing excites me more as a Bucs fan than to see a player like Bane just looking ready for the season. I mean, this shit looks awesome. I mean, I can imagine this guy just creating so much havoc on the defense. I am so ready for the season to start. We got Tennessee Titans rookie wide receiver Carnell Tate impressing at OTAs. Brian Dabble seems very excited having him on the team. We also have a baddie that I'm trying to link up with, so help me with that. Texas Tech's quarterback Brendan Sorsby's eligibility for the 2026 season will be decided in Lubbock courtroom on Monday. The senior was ruled permanently ineligible by the NCAA after allegedly gambling on games involving his team. Sorsby has filed a request for an injunction that would allow him to play college football while his lawsuit against the NCAA follows through the Justice Department. His earlier request for reinstatement was denied. We got 80% of Michigan fans that think that the University of Michigan versus Ohio State game should always be played in the last week of the regular season, in which I do agree. I mean, that is one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game of the year besides Alabama and Auburn. I think there could be one reason why both these teams play early. Maybe it's because, at some point later in the season, they will play each other in the Big Ten Championship or in the playoffs. So I guess that's kind of why they kind of schedule it early. I don't know.